What's good, people? What is up? What is they went from the 4th level of hell and sent us down to the 7th level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to stop. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he started talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had it on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yana Van Zam's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup. Clumped everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the Three Kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see. Can I see? Hit me up in my DMs, and I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hey, y'all. Hey. What is going on, y'all? What is going on? What is up? I know I'm late. I know. Don't blame me. Blame really be. She was real passionate today. We had Teacher Project 2.0, and she got a little passionate over there. What's going on to you all, my lovely pupils? Everybody go ahead and take your seat in your respective seat. Go ahead and claim your seat now. If you in the back, if you in the front row, if who you sit, go ahead and claim who you sit next to now, so the people know who you sitting by. Go ahead and claim your crew in your section, okay? And make sure the people know if they don't belong in your area, don't sit in your area. Okay, go ahead and claim that now. Go ahead and start on y'all bell ringer activity, which is to hit the like button and share the video out and all of that good stuff. I'm gonna start drinking on my Red Bull. We back to the goat. The watermelon, the goat. Let me say hey to y'all. Let me take attendance while y'all doing y'all bell ringer activity. Oh. Like I said, go ahead and claim your seat now. Let us know who's sitting next to you. Who's your buddy that you sit next to in class. Go ahead and claim your seat now and what row you on. Some of us like to be in the back. So go ahead and claim that now. Let me take attendance while y'all doing all of that. Go ahead and hit the like button, share the video out, all of that good stuff. Hey, Tracy W, what's going on? Jason, what's good, bruh? Tracy C, what is up? My hall monitors are in place. Gabby, what is up? There go my boo. Cams, what's going on? Diamond Pearl Jim, how art thou? Brown Mama, how are you, my love? Tanya, Tanya, grand session is stressing me out. Okay, it is stressing me out. I'm so stressed right now. I got 30,000 things to do, but I promised myself that I would not neglect y'all. But as you can probably imagine right now, Tanya, my life is stressful right now. So very stressful. But I'm gonna get through it. I'm gonna get through this, Tanya. Yeah. Anyway, hey, Universal Goddess. Hey, Catherine Powell. Harold. What's going on, Harold? Listen, Harold, why am I still laughing? I literally, Harold, have gone back and listened to your voice message in the members only chat at least 85 times today when you called that man the pappy. Harold, you still sending me on the glory with that voice message. Shout out to all of the members and all of the fun that we have down to the members only chat. I'm just saying. Consider becoming a member and you can come join the insanity yourself. Hey, Angela, as really be saying, how you doing, boo? What's going on? Ciao. Hey, Ravine, what is up, my love? Montrez, what's good, bruh? What is going on? Y'all is in here today. Hey, friend, what is up? What is up? So, ciao. Child, let me shut down this work computer over here because I'm done for the day. Y'all not getting nothing else from me today. We is done. Anyway, if you're not in the members only chat, what are you doing with your life? Right. Tell them, Trace. People be thinking I just be trying to sell memberships. They don't understand that the members only chat is where it's at. Let's be clear. The members only chat, we have a good time over there. And just ask them. They'll tell you they have a good time over there. All right. So we don't have that much time left. Really B say she was gonna give me an extra 15 minutes. That's all she said. At 7 o'clock she is starting. So I better hurry up and get through what I got to get through before she start. I said okay. Now if we go over, y'all don't y'all snitch on me if we go over. Okay. Do not go over there snitching on me if we go over. Cause some of y'all be going over there snitching. And you can't be snitching. Snitches get stitches. Just saying. Some of y'all be around there snitching. Going over to her class, telling her I made you late and all kinds of foolishness. No, ma'am. Anyway, yeah. So let's get this party started. Let's unpack today's dossier. We're gonna have a good time today because y'all know I'm gonna be gone for a little minute. So because I'm gonna be gone for a minute, we gotta have a good time today because it's gonna be like a week and a half before I come back. So we got to have a good time today because it's gonna be like a whole week and a half before I come back. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, so let's do this thing like only we can. Let's do this. Let's go out with a bang. Anyway, child hair, that's all she gave me was 15 minutes. The way my bank account set up, I got you next month. Girl. Child. It's business. I gotta handle some business. I got business to handle. Child. But listen, I have tons of videos that hundreds and hundreds while I'm going. Just go watch some of my old reviews and some of my old Silly Saturdays. I promise you, my old Love and Hip Hop reviews are some of the funniest things on my channel to me. Some of my old Love and Hip Hop reviews, those are some of the funniest things on my channel to me. I'm just telling you. And just go watch some of my old reviews. We had a great time. Go watch my reviews of season 5 of The House Skanks of Potomac. Anyway, so let's see what today's dossier is bringing. NBA YoungBoy starts our news today. So apparently he done got arrested. He was arrested last night in Utah on multiple charges after allegedly violating his house arrest. According to local affiliates, the 24-year-old was arrested by Cache County Sheriff's Office around 6:30 p.m. on a slew of charges, including possession of other controlled substances and a dangerous weapon. Yeah, identity fraud and forgery, attempting to procure drug prescription, and a pattern of unlawful activity. Baby, they just throwing everything at you, bruh. Jail records show that no bail has been set yet. So, bruh, you finna be in there for a minute. Going on in there. You want no, ain't no bail for you. You was already on house arrest. You was already on house arrest. Anyway, apparently he's been a resident of the Beehive state, that's Utah, for a couple years now, and claimed last year he was turning over a new leaf by converting to Mormonism, right? And he said that he was terrified by people. Well, Kentrell Deshaun Golden, he done went down. Kentrell, the people done got you. A judge relaxed his house arrest conditions last December for mental health treatments, but the arrest indicates he's now being accused of abusing those privileges. He's still awaiting trial for federal gun charges that he was charged with in 2020. And and you know, when they add these on there, it's just gonna get worse. Sir, I don't know. Listen, it sounds like you was trying to get extra prescription drugs. You got guns. You just thought that because you was NBA young boy that the people that was just gonna look past that and look beyond it. Sir, you was on house arrest, awaiting trial, and you just thought that you could just go and do whatever because I'm NBA young boy, so I'm gonna be able to get away with that. I can just do whatever I want to do, right? Kentrell, what did you think was gonna happen, Kentrell? Hey, L Sid, what's going on, boo? Kentrell, hey, Spicy Original, Kentrell, we need to know. We need to know, Kentrell. Anyway, I don't need to know nothing, but apparently Cache County Sheriff's Department came and picked you up, and the beautiful state of Utah had some questions. They the ones you got to answer to. Baby, they're not gonna let you out of this good jail. You're gonna be there for a minute. You violated your probation. I mean, not your probation. You violated your house arrest, and you think they're gonna let you back out, bruh, bruh. I, Sir, go with God. We don't have nothing for you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what the answer is. But what I know is they're gonna have you in there for a good minute. Kentrell, Kentrell, I don't know what to tell you, sir. We ain't got a lot of time today. Really, B is already breathing down my neck about my time. So we ain't got a lot for you. Go with God. Go with God. Where Xavier at? I ain't even see Xavier slipped in here. I ain't even seen Xavier today. Xavier can't be here. But that is a part of his generation. Listen, sir, I have nothing for you. Go with God. So Sydney Star, I love how where I got this picture from. They made it a point to make sure they got her titties in the goddamn picture, because that's all the people like her for is her titties. And apparently, a movie producer agreed with me, baby. Hollywood producer Carol Baum had some words for Miss Sydney Star. Now, if you don't know Sydney Star, she is not Sydney Star, Jesus. Sydney Star is that girl I can't stand. Oh, I can't stand her. Sydney Sweeney. Dear God, I did not mean to confuse you with Sydney Star, because I cannot stand Sydney Star. Oh dear God. Sydney Star is, the trans girl that remember she accused Chingy of having sex with her and then came back and said she lied, and she done been on Love and Hip Hop a couple times. Her. Anyway, she gets on my nerves. But Sydney Sweeney, she's on the hit show Euphoria, right? That's what we know her from Euphoria. Well, Carol Baum had had some words for Sydney Sweeney during a discussion before a screening of her 1988 film Dead Ringers. Um, she let me get the exact quote. According to the Daily Mail, she said, quote, I said to my class, explain this girl to me. She's not pretty. She can't act. Why is she so hot? End of quote. I got an answer for you, ma'am, because she got big titties and blonde hair. That's about it. She also added, um, we all want to get the movie made, and who walks away from a green light? Nobody I know. Your job is to get the movie made. End of quote. Um, well, the people took offense because you know these Gen Zers and stuff like that. You say the slightest thing to these little kids nowadays, and they all out of sorts and shit. They all besides themselves. You say the slightest little thing, and they can't they can't take nothing. These kids nowadays, they ain't built for this. They're not built for this. So the people got all in their feelings and stuff like that. And now Sydney Sweeney's her people, baby, they done came back and they done clapped back because they wasted no time. A rep for Sydney Sweeney called out Carol Baum for her recent remarks. And they said, quote, how sad that a woman in the position to share her expertise and experience chooses instead to attack another woman. End of quote. They went on to say, quote, if that's what she's learned in her decades in the industry and feels is appropriate to teach her students, that's shameful. To unjustly disparage a fellow female producer speaks volumes about Miss Baum's character. End of quote. Another one of Sydney's former colleagues also had something to say, and he put it on his Twitter account. Quote, as a producer of Immaculate, I'll enlighten Miss Baum that two-time Emmy nominee Sydney Sweeney is not only one of the most talented actresses I've ever worked with, but also incredibly smart, kind, and humble. I'm not sure why someone who claims to still be a producer would make such terribly ugly comments, but I can assure everyone that Sydney is at least beautiful on the inside. And of course, a badass scream queen. End of quote. Miss Baum, the people are saying you should have kept your motherfucking mouth closed and leave that woman alone. They said that woman was not bothering you. She ain't said nothing to you, and you like your privilege. This is white women problem. I don't really care. I don't have nothing for them. Y'all know how I feel about white women across America, and I told y'all white women have been the demise and the reason that whole civilizations have been burned to the ground. So these two white women fighting, baby, I don't care. We over here at the black delegation, we don't give a shit. I promise you we don't. We literally could give a shit. Ma'ams, go with God. We don't care. Don't. Speaking of white women, look at this here story. Jenna Jameson. Jenna Jameson's estranged wife says she should be able to cancel out their marriage and get an annulment because she claims she was duped, citing a lot of debt and a broken promise to stay sober. Jesse Lawless filed for an annulment from Jenna Jameson, and she had a whole lot to say about why she was filing for this annulment. Okay, she she says she believes she entered the marriage under false pretenses. Documents that have been obtained by outlets say, quote, that she's claiming that Jenna told her before they got married that she was financially independent, debt free, and that she'd contribute to the household financially. According to Jesse Lawless, that's the wife, one of those things ended up not being true. Namely, she alleges that Jenna Jameson hadn't disclosed to her that she was actually being hounded by a $500,000 tax debt. In addition to that, she claims that Jenna Jameson entered into the marriage assuring her that she would remain sober. And she alleges that that promise hasn't been kept because of those two things. She believes the marriage is fraudulent and wants the judge to grant her the annulment. In her paperwork, she goes on to say neither of them are pregnant and that their community property has already been divided. She's not requesting spousal support either, and notes that they got married in June of 2023, so it's been less than a year. Now, I don't know if this is in California. I don't know the laws of how long it takes to get an annulment in whatever state they're living in. I'm just gonna make the assumption it's California, but some states, I think some states it's as little as a month or maybe 3 months. So if y'all got married in June of last year and you just now finding out that she got a $500,000 tax lien, ma'am, I don't know if I believe this. She is a porn star, Gabby. Listen, um, Jim, Jenna Jameson tried to come up on you, ma'am. She tried to, and it took you this long to find out. See, this is white women problems again. Once again, we got two women descended from the Caucasus Mountains with problems, and frankly, we don't care because as black people, we would have sniffed that out a long time ago. Baby, black people would have done a whole investigative report on you. Baby, they would have had all of your credit scores from all four credit bureaus sitting in front of them before they married you. Okay, baby, they would have hired all types of PIs to do investigations on you going all the way back to when you was in your mama's womb. Hey, St. James, what's up? Baby, these are white women problems. Black women don't have these problems because they're gonna do all of their investigation. Black women are some of the best investigators this side of heaven. We wouldn't have had these problems if this was two black women because they would have already knew. But baby, these are two white women, and we here in the black delegation, we don't give a damn. We don't. We really don't, ma'am. I don't know. Well, Harold, the woman was a porn skank, and so she done got her back blown out and had every hole and orifice in her body filled with peen, for the last few decades. So, she done got tired of the meats. She can't do nothing else with the meats. She done had enough meats for about a whole seaboard. She doesn't have more meats than half the eastern seaboard. Okay, so she ain't got no more time for meat. She wants the cooter, the cooch, the box. But man, we have nothing for you, ma'am. Go with God. I'm just saying. Here, Montrez say I thought that women on the left was Kim Z for say, oh no, the woman on the left is Jenna Jameson, the porn skank. Listen, L said every orifice, nostrils, eardrums, you know what I'm saying? Probably the eye socket a time or two. Baby, if it's a hole, it's filled. Friend, you better tell them black women, we do black women doing all kinds of checks. They don't play them games. Baby, we not marrying you without doing all our background checks. You don't believe that shit. But once again, these are white women problems. And we here down to the black delegation. We don't give a damn. So as we say around these parts, go with God. Mm. So that young man right there is John Tay Porter. And he has been permanently banned. He has a lifetime ban from the NBA. He was playing for the Toronto Raptors. Um, and he has a lifetime ban. He not only bet on his he was betting on basketball, but not only betting on basketball, he bet on his own team to lose, which is a cardinal sin because you have the ability to influence whether or not that team loses. So this is the kind of stuff that, if you remember, the NBA had issues with this when one of their NBA has been having issues, has historically had issues with this when one of their referees was caught up in a gambling scandal. And that, goes to the integrity of the game. And so now, if you got a player not only betting on the NBA but betting on his own games in the NBA, that's another integrity of the game issue, which is why a lot of people over the years have said the NBA is rigged. The NBA is rigged. After that whole scandal with that referee scandal, I can't remember. Was it Tim Donegan? I can't. Somebody will put in the chat the name of the referee. I can't remember his name. I think it was Donegan or something like that. I can't remember the name of the referee. But there was some years back, there was a referee that had a whole gambling scandal, and that hit the NBA real hard. And so, since even before then, people felt like the NBA was rigged. And so that referee scandal really didn't help the cause. And now you got a player, that has, had a lifetime ban for betting on the NBA and on his own games. And these scandals are like roaches. You know what I'm saying? When you see one, you got a lot more. So if you think this is just a one and done, or he the only one and ain't nobody, honey, mm-mm, so this is not going to help the NBA at all, at all. Tim Donaghy, thank you. I knew it was Don. I said Don again. I knew it was Don. I thought it was Donaghy. I knew I was close though. Thank you so much, L said. But yeah, hey, Miss Trisha P. I didn't even see you roll up in here. Hey, Cole Card, what's going on? Listen, this ain't gonna help. I'm just saying, this is not gonna help the NBA, and this coming right at the start of the NBA playoffs. Child, I can remember that game when now I'm gonna age myself here. This is back the year that first year Michael Jordan was had retired and went to go play baseball, and Scottie Pippen had gotten the Bulls to the almost to the final. They were in the Eastern Conference Finals, and I remember they called every foul on the Bulls that game. I mean, just if you looked at somebody, they were calling about. It was like they were intentionally trying to make the New York Knicks win that game. I remember that. The same thing happened to Scottie Pippen again when the Lakers won that championship, when Kobe and Shaquille and Shaq, that first year Kobe and Shaq won the NBA championship. When they were in the Western Conference Finals, they were in the Western Conference Finals against um the Portland Trail Blazers. And that was when you had Scottie Pippen and Arvydas Sabonis and them. They were over there. And I remember, I think it was either game 6 or game 7. I think it was game 6 of that Western Conference Finals. And I remember that fourth quarter, they had like almost 40 free throws in the fourth quarter alone for the Lakers. It was just so ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. And you got game after game after game where you see stuff like this happen. And we're not going to even go to the NFL. We're not going to even start on the NFL and all that they got going on over there. So like I said, you have these sports books and gambling websites, and DraftKings and all these places. The toothpaste is out of the tube. Gambling is rampant in professional sports, and there's nothing you could do about it at this point. I mean, you trying to suspend this man for the rest of his life. I mean, it sounds good, but sir, he's not the only one. Adam Silver, you got a problem. Y'all need, and I don't know how you fix this problem because it's gonna keep going. We'll have nothing else for y'all. Sir, go with God. You gonna have to go overseas. I don't even know if they're gonna hire him overseas because they're not inclined to have people play for them that are known gamblers. So, sir, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, they hiring. You could go make $20 an hour working at McDonald's in California. So there's places for the job market is doing good, sir. So go find you something to do. Go with God. So this story sounded more like a silly Saturday story than a run your mouth story. But since y'all ain't gonna see me in like a week and a half, I decided to bring it to y'all today. Mm. So the woman you see there, her name is Erica De Sousa Veda Nunez. She got caught on camera earlier this week in Rio de Janeiro, where she appeared to have a corpse. Yes, that is a corpse with her as she attempted to secure some financing and get a loan. She tried to secure herself a $3,400 loan per reports, and there's a whole video where you see her trying to prop the man head up and the man is clearly dead. Employees at the bank said something was up. They called the police. The police came and she was arrested. Authorities confirmed that the victim was Paulo Roberto Braga and he was dead. He had been dead for hours. And she wheeled him into the bank so she could get her a loan. Y'all want to see him? It was a whole week in that Bernie situation. Hold on, y'all. Let me, because I feel like y'all need to see this. Y'all need this in y'all life. Hold on, because I know y'all need to see it. I know y'all need to see it. Hold on. Hold your line. Hold your line. Okay. All right. We ready? Hold on. Here we go.
Tio Paulo, Alfino, se o senhor precisar assinar. Se o senhor não assinar, não tem como. Eu não posso assinar pelo senhor. O senhor. O que eu posso fazer, eu faço. Tipo, igual o documento aqui, ó. Paulo Roberto Braga. O senhor segura forte pra caramba a cadeira aí. Ele não segurou ali a porta?
Não vi.
Não, a gente também não. Segura, tio. Assina para não me dar mais dor de cabeça, tem que ir no cartão, tem que ir no canto mais.
Eu acho que ele não tá legal.
Sim.
Ele não tá bem, não.
Tá assistindo alguma coisa, mas ele não diz nada.
Eu acho que ele não tá bem, não.
A senhora tá sozinha?
Sim.
Ele não tá bem, não. Ó,
Mas
a
ele...
corzinha não tá ficando...
Mas ele é assim.
É.
The man mouth all open.
Sim.
Não tá, não.
Se eu ficar bem, eu vou te levar para o hospital. Se eu querer culpa de novo.
A mess. Just a damn mess. And I should be good. I shouldn't be laughing because it's a whole dead ass man over there. That man is dead and went on to be with the Lord, went on to be with his maker. Okay. I should not be laughing. I'm sorry, y'all. But the way she had his head, ma'am, that man, they say the man had been dead for hours. They say the man had been dead for hours. The police, yeah, they called the police. The bank called the police. She got arrested. She I think, because if you look, that's his ID that she got sitting there. She probably ain't have enough credit to get the to get the loan. So she was like, I know he got this good credit. I don't care if you did just die. We about to get this good loan. Ma'am, I don't know what to tell you. Ma'am, there's a special place in hell for you. Yeah, you going right there. Your house gonna be sitting right next to Ashley Darby house. Ninth level of hell. Ma'am, ma'am, we're gonna just let you go with God because we have nothing good to say about you, ma'am. And the way we could just really dog walk you, like these people have no no sense of the humanity of it all. Go, ma'am, go with God because yeah, the way we're about to dog walk you. Favorite rapper, y'all's favorite rapper, Tekashi 6ix9ine. He is having IRS issues. Now the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office were dispatched to his house down in Lake Worth. Lake Worth is like the middle part of Palm Beach County. It's above it's south of West Palm Beach, the city, but north of places like Delray Beach and stuff like that, you know. Anyway, if you go drive 95, there's a big water tank that says Lake Worth, Florida. You can't miss it. You can't miss Lake Worth. Anyway, but they went and arrested him, not arrested him, but went down to his house, down to the Lake Worth, and assisted IRS agents in conducting an operation where they had to take some stuff from him. They said they took his car and they took several other things, according to photos and videos. Um, they were there to seize a whole lot of stuff that he had. Eyewitnesses are telling outlets that the agents ended up confiscating multiple items from his house. Um, and sir, they said they towed away some of his vehicles that were at the property. Sir, I don't know what to tell you. We don't even like you like that anyway. I don't even know why they let your ass out of jail down there to the Dominican Republic. Listen, Daniel Hernandez. Daniel. Because your mama named you Daniel Hernandez. So I'm gonna call you Daniel Hernandez. Just like we called out Kentrell Galton, Deshaun Galton. Up there, y'all call him NBA young boy. We not calling you no Tekashi 6ix9ine. Your mama named you Daniel Hernandez, so we gonna call your ass Daniel Hernandez. Hernandez, Daniel, Daniel, Daniel. I don't know why they let your ass out of jail down there to the goddamn Dominican Republic. They should have let your ass rot the fucking jail while you were down in Dominican Republic, but unfortunately they let you out, and now you are an eyesore on our computer screens and phone screens right now. Sir, we don't have the energy today to deal with you, and we're running on an abbreviated time slot today. We don't have the time. We here at the Black Delegation do not like you. We don't want any parts of you. We're glad that you're not a part of our delegation. And so with that, sir, we'll bid you adieu and say go with God. We have nothing for you. Sir, go with God. Mm. So for those of you into the cheddar biscuits of it all and that frequent the Red Lobster and stuff, y'all may be in trouble. Now, let's be clear. I don't go to Red Lobster. I am a seafood connoisseur. Okay. Those people who know me personally know I eat seafood at least 4 to 5 times a week. Okay. If you ask me what restaurant I'm going to, I'm going to tell you, oh, I'm going down to the Red Lobster. That's just how it's gonna go. No, it ain't. But if they ask me where I'm going, I'm gonna say I'm going to a seafood restaurant. If you want to know what kind of restaurant to take El Teddy to, El Teddy wants to go to a seafood restaurant. So, but I don't go to Red Lobster because the seafood there is cheap and nasty, and I call it the McDonald's of seafood restaurants. So I never go there. But apparently and reportedly, they may be filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. So y'all may have to, Now I done seen the cheddar biscuits at Publix where you could buy them and bake them yourself and make the cheddar biscuits. That may all be all y'all can get. Let me read this for you. According to a report by Bloomberg citing people familiar with the discussions, is Red Lobster is weighing a Chapter 11 bankruptcy filing to renegotiate burdensome leases and address other long-term contracts, as well as rising labor costs. The outlet reported that the seafood restaurant chain is being advised by law firm King and Spalding on the subject, and that while discussions about restructuring are ongoing, and that no final decisions have been made about a bankruptcy filing. By filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, the company could continue to operate while it works with creditors and investors to put in in place a debt reduction plan that would allow it to head into the future on a better financial footing. Red Lobster did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Listen, I I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't eat that slop anyway. And you know, when usually when companies of that size file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, it's only a matter of time. You know, they're just you know, it's just a money grab to see what they could get. Maybe they could sell it off to some larger corporation. At this point, it's just a money grab. You say Red Lobster is for hoes and tricks, cold car. I could believe it. Cheap ass dates take you to Red Lobster. Ladies, if a man take you to Red Lobster, that means he don't give a shit about you. That means he's gonna fuck you and leave you. That means he's just looking to get his dick sucked. He don't even want to fuck. That means he's just looking to get his dick sucked so he can push his head, you know, and he gonna be disrespectful with it where he push your head down on it and shit and won't let you up for air and shit. Just disrespectful as hell. That's the kind of people that take you to Red Lobster. I'm just saying. Catherine Powell said they don't taste the same when you make them at home. Oh, I ain't know. Listen, I don't eat that slop anyway. So, Catherine, I have to take your word for it. Listen, listen. Catherine Powell, Catherine Powell spoke up immediately. Somebody go over there and talk to Catherine Powell because she sounds like she's having a hard time over there with these cheddar biscuits. Say, wait a minute, what the fuck I'm gonna do with my cheddar biscuits? Because them ones that I get at the grocery store don't taste the same. Somebody go over there and sit with Catherine Powell. Help her out, because Lord, Catherine look like she's having an issue with it. Child. What if you just want to hit a run with the Met, child? They do be disrespectful with it. Jason, listen, for those people who are you know, fellatio aficionados, y'all know what I'm talking about. You go down there thinking you finna do your big one and you know do him a favor, and while you going on down there slobbing the knob, deep throating it all, licking the balls at the same time, you have it deep throated down your esophagus, and this bastard gonna hold your head down there and push you further down, not knowing that your ass can't breathe while the shit is down your goddamn throat. So now you are subject to fucking choking to death. And that's a horrible way to die, because when your ass get TMJ lockjaw and be done choked to death on this man's peen, and now he got to explain away how you died. And now on your obituary, she died from giving some sloppy toppy. Hey, Anna, how you doing, girl? A man that takes you to Red Lobster don't respect you. I'm just saying. A man who takes you to Red Lobster do not respect you. Yana say, I don't like them biscuits at all in the store or otherwise. Somebody go over there and talk to Yana, because Yana get ready to just get up and windmill about these biscuits. Yana say, I don't like that nasty ass shit anyway. Somebody go over there and talk to Yana. Talk her off the ledge, because she's get ready to start cussing and windmill about them nasty ass biscuits anyway. Talk about, I don't like that nasty ass shit. Don't come over here with that bullshit. Hey, let me cuss pepper. Child. I never liked them nasty ass biscuits. Anyway, I'm not gonna say nobody never took me there, but when they did take me there, just I knew right away. Yeah, you ain't getting none. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. You're not gonna disrespect me with no fucking Red Lobster. No, ma'am. No, God. Hey, Katrina, what's going on? Listen, those of you look at, I don't know what to tell you. I'm sure you could go on YouTube and you might could find you a good recipe for the cheddar biscuits. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. The people about to shut this shit down. They should have been shut down by a good 20 years ago. I'm just saying. They could have shut down Red Lobster 20 years ago, but here we are, still over here with the Red Lobster. We have nothing else for you, Red Lobster. Go with God. Apparently, yeah, you're already going. All right, go with God. That's y'all girl right there, Addie Mae. Addie Mae. That's y'all girl right there, Addie Mae. She is who we thought she was. I had to take a swig of a drink. I had sat here just for this story. The bitch is who we thought the fuck she was. She is who we thought the fuck she was. Once again, we told y'all she was a whole ass skank thought whore bitch. We saw it in real time on fucking Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Remember, she was over there in the hot tub with Kirk Benzino and Bobby Valentino. Remember that shit? Remember that? She is who we thought she was, a whole ass whore bitch and a skank. And now she want to come on. She tried to come on Love and Hip Hop and get married to Lil Scrappy and try to clean herself up and try to make y'all think that she wasn't who we was. Bitch, you was who we thought you was the whole time, a skank. Your mama ain't named you Bambi. Your mama named you Addie Mae. Addie, Addie Mae. Hey, Redbird. Girl, you are who we thought we are. Let me read this story to y'all. Girl, I don't have it. Y'all know I cannot stand this woman. So I do not have it to do with her. I don't have it to do with her at all. At all. So yesterday, Carlos King, uploaded to his YouTube channel the interview that he did with Addie Mae, right? That Carlos King, that woman, unsheathed his interview that he did with her. At one point during the conversation, he brought up the infamous hot tub scene from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, where you could see her with Kirk Frost Benzino and Bobby Valentino with some other skanks and groupie sluts. But she said, quote, we should start before that. When she began to talk about how her and how she met Scrappy and ultimately became involved with the show. She said it was probably around 2010 when I met Scrap. She explained that she met him at an Atlanta nightclub and he tried to shoot his shot with her. They eventually exchanged numbers and Scrappy confirmed to her that he was dating Diamond at the time. Diamond, I don't even know why Diamond still be dealing with him. Scrappy was cheating on her left, right, and sideways. Now I ain't gonna lie, Scrappy is fine. I don't know. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Scrappy is fine to me, and I would give him something if he wanted to. I wouldn't try to date him, you know what I'm saying? But he could bust me down. I'm just saying he could bust me all the way down. Judge your mama, don't judge me, and I won't change my opinion. Y'all can think what y'all want to think of me. The man could bust me down. Let me keep going on with the story. She did explain that she told Scrappy to call her when he was single. She said that due to her rap career, she later found herself hanging out with Diamond one evening, but she didn't feel like she vibed with her. Eventually, Scrappy called her to let her know he had broken up with Diamond. However, Bambi later found herself at the home he and Diamond allegedly shared. Additionally, Bambi revealed that Scrappy kept in touch with her while he participated in the first season of Love and Hip Hop with his then love interest, Erica Dixon. It went on and on and on. Baby, I didn't care. She said that during part of when they first started dating, some about she was dating Benzino at the same time, and it was listen, the woman is who we thought she was. She is who the fuck we thought she was. Elle said, say Scrappy look like a Red Lobster dude. I can see that. I can see him being a Red Lobster dude. I still would probably give him some. Y'all, and I know y'all over here judging me. Y'all over here judging me. Judge your mama. Don't judge me. I ain't saying that I would date him, but I sure would get my back blown out, child. I ain't saying that I would, get wiped up by him. But baby, listen, these walls will be good and torn down. Y'all will be calling me Jericho because the walls would have come tumbling down. Okay. Cheddar biscuit bay and all. That's what you said, Tracy. Don't judge me. You don't know my pain. You don't know what I've been through, Tracy. Child. Not you say he looked like he get extra ranch on his salad. Hey, Texas Toy, what's going on, boy? Y'all over here judging me. Y'all really over here judging me. So I'm the only one over here that will let him bust me down. Put a 27 in the chat if you. I ain't saying you date him, just a one and done, one hitter quitter. You would let him in a weak moment bust you down. Put a 27 in the chat if in a weak moment you would let him bust you down. Now watch y'all go. Y'all over here lying. Y'all know y'all over here. I done see the man in person. He and I were on a flight together. I think that was last year. Was it last year? No, it was in 2022. We was on a flight together. He was sitting right behind me. We was in first class. No, we was in business class. We was either business class or first class. Coming back to Atlanta from Richmond. And listen, child, he was fine as hell then too, child. Oh, child. Yeah. Thank you, Universal Goddess, because they over here acting like I'm by myself. Thank you, Catherine Powell. Well, Harold, you need to go ahead and put that 27 in the chat because I know you would. Don't try to act like you got all kinds of scruples about you now, Harold. Harold. Thank you, Spicy Original. Spicy Original put her 27 in the chat. Girl, these girls trying to act all self-righteous and pious and holier than thou, child. From all accounts that I've heard, the man got a piece of meat. I'm just saying. Hey, Fade Night, and thank you, Fade Night, and thank you, Pinky Tiki. Hey, girl. Ciao. Anyway, Bambi, we don't care. We knew you was a thought the whole time. We knew you was a skankdacious ass whore thought. So, girl, it is Addie Mae. We know who you are. Girl, a tiger don't change his stripes. And now you trying to clean yourself up because you got kids now. You was a whore before you had the kids. You were whoring when you got the kids. And now you want to clean yourself up? No, you're a whore. You're just a whore with kids. Whore. Right. Exactly, Spicy Original. We still will let Jonathan Majors blow our backs out. I'm just saying. Paul said maybe if I was drunk. You ain't got to be that drunk, Paul. You ain't got to lie to us. Drunk on lust. Lemon Kush Pepper saved 27. His lips look soft. They do, child. He look like he could do some things. Child. Baby, that man look like he'll suck your forehead in, honey. He go down on you and suck your good forehead in. Not the LC say Jonathan Majors got that civil rights back blown out look, chop, baby. He gives you, it's gonna be one more baby. When he is done, you just gonna be laid out, just stretched out on a bed, laid out, can't even move, just laying there writhing in both ecstasy and a little bit of pain all at the same time, because you didn't know your body could take all that was going on that he had going on downstairs. Because I'm gonna tell you, that thing, I ain't even got to see it. I just know in my heart of hearts what is going on down there will displace your internal organs. I could just see it now. Yeah, he got one of them old stupid countrified, old just shoulder boulder mountain holders down there, baby. You get internal organs displaced over there by Jonathan Majors. I'm just telling you what I know. And then with all the muscles, the way he gonna throw you from wall to wall to wall to wall, baby, he's gonna throw you from wall to wall. Yeah. I'm just trying to tell you. Let me move on. Y'all got me hot and bothered. Let me move on. We got to go on. We got that much time. You say for Jonathan Majors, you were dressed like Corey's child. Girl. Oh, like Coretta. Girl, you is stupid, Pinky Tiki. I'm not doing this with you, Pinky Tiki. Y'all silly. Y'all said, listen, Drake said, well, Drake ain't said, but allegedly Drake ain't doing. Now, y'all know we've been doing all of these, silly ass rap beefs, Rick Ross, Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. So apparently, when Kendrick Lamar went in on Drake, allegedly Drake had came out Um, Gabby said I'm 5'2", so I would let Jonathan May just fling my little ass all over child. Ravine already claimed Kendrick Lamar. She said, "Don't stop looking at her man." She said, "Stop looking at her man." She's already claimed Kendrick Lamar. She said she would do it for Kendrick Lamar. She said, "Don't even come over here." Somebody go over there and talk to Ravine because she's getting ready to fight the whole class about Kendrick Lamar. Somebody go over there, sit her down. Tanya, go over there and sit by Ravine and sit her down and make sure she don't get up and start trying to fight everybody because she already claimed Kendrick Lamar and said, "If y'all look too hard at her man, she'll fuck you hoes up." That's what Ravine said, not me. Ravine said, "Look at her man too hard, she'll fuck you hoes up." I'm just telling you what she said. I'm just over here teaching the class. One of the hall monitors, go over there and talk to Ravine, talk her off the ledge. LC said she gonna. LC said I'm gonna meet Kendrick Lamar at the Red Lobster. I'm not doing this with you. Ravine came right on out and said, "Let them know, let them know, let them know." Listen, somebody go over there and get Ravine and stop her now. Talk her off the ledge because she ready to fight everybody. She said, "Don't come over here looking at her man." And Jason came right out. "Yeah, Ravine, you must like Smurfs. Kendrick Lamar is like 4'9". I'm just saying. Anyway, so the news is so allegedly earlier this week, Aubrey Wheelchair Jimmy had came out with a diss track on on Kendrick Lamar, right? However, we are finding out today that it wasn't Wheelchair Jimmy. It wasn't Aubrey. It was an AI generated diss track that somebody on Twitter is taking claim for because apparently Drake never claimed the diss track, but it was just put out there. Drake never said anybody, and other people got into it, and DJs and other rappers and MCs started to say, "Oh, Drake dissed Kendrick Lamar." Drake never claimed it. Drake never said anything, and now it's coming to find out that it was an AI generated diss track. And there's a somebody on Twitter and Instagram on social media um that claimed the diss track and said they generated it with AI. Somebody named K Dot. Listen, I don't know. I'm sorry, not K Dot. Somebody named Psy the Rapper. A guy by the name of Psy the Rapper has said that he created it with AI. hmm Y'all want to hear what he got to say? There's a video. We don't have to watch the video. I have no. I don't really care. I told y'all Drake ain't a real rapper. No, people who enjoy rap, hip hop, whatever you want to call it, people who enjoy it don't really like Drake. Let's just be clear. We don't respect Drake. We don't respect Wheelchair Jimmy. We don't respect Aubrey. That's for the white people. I'm just saying. We don't care. We really don't care. I'm just saying. It, the people Texas Toy were quite surprised at the diss track because they were like, "Oh, Drake done came hard." Coming to find out, it wasn't him the whole time. I told you the bitch can't rap anyway. Just saying. I don't like him at all. Y'all can have. I don't have this type of time. Oh, according to Diamond Scrap, got a curve. I like a good curve. I like a good curve. I'm just saying. Um, yeah, we don't respect Drake. We really don't. Hey, little baby, we have nothing for this. We really don't care, sir. Hey, Brittany Janae, you real late to class today. But Drake, Kendrick, Ravine said you need to go over there and talk to her. But Aubrey, Wheelchair Jimmy, go with God, girl. This is y'all girl. Y'all know I can't stand this woman right here. This is y'all's girl through and through. I cannot stand this woman. Um, I can't stand it. I can't stand this woman. So She's in the news because she talking about she feel like she too skinny and she need to put on weight, right? And she says this is how she's gonna put on weight. Where is it at? She said, let me hold on. Let me see if how long. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm gonna let me cue this up because I can't say it like she can. I can't say it like I'm gonna let her say it because I don't have time for this woman. Y'all know I can't stand her. So I'm gonna let her speak for herself. So I don't have to speak for her. And let that go with that. Baby, I don't have time for this woman. I don't have time for everything she got going on. I just don't have this type of time. So I'm gonna let her speak for her damn self. So I don't have to speak for this whore. Y'all know I can't stand her. Okay, here this is how she's because she says she too skinny. So she says she has a plan to gain weight. These are her words and not mine.
I told y'all on Spaces the other day that I had like a really bad stomach issue for like a week and a half, and my stomach, I wasn't able to eat, or I wasn't able to take food down. So until I gain weight back, I'm not going out because I do not like how my body looks. No, I look too fucking skinny, and I don't like it. Like when I look too skinny, I don't feel like pants look good on me, or skirts, or small little dresses look good on me. So I don't know. Give me like a week and everything. I'm starting to eat back normal again. Like, yeah, once I gain a little 5 more pounds or something, like cause I'm right now, I'm at that weight that I don't like to be. I weigh 130 pounds right now because I was at 137. I I'm like at 130, and then sometimes I'll be like 128. That's bad for me. Like I do not like being that skinny. So until I gain my weight back, I'm not going outside. I'm not fucking doing I'm not putting on no outfit because I feel like I look too fucking skinny, bitch. Like I need to eat and I need some dick because dick helps you gain weight. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't know. It's just a science. You know what I'm saying? It's just a fucking science. So that's this just for my fans so they can know why I haven't been activated. And I also been working, but even though we've been working, like we've been wanting to go out, but it's like I'm not going out and I'm this skinny. Fat, big hips, no fucking legs, no fucking look at me, like look at my face. It's just skinny. I don't like being too skinny.
I I'm not doing this. Cold call. I'm not gonna let you disrespect Patti LaBelle like that because the thing about it is Patti LaBelle had talent. Patti LaBelle might have been extra, but what you could never deny about Patti LaBelle, Mama had pipes, Mama had chops, Mama could sing. This woman cannot rap. She cannot. I don't respect her. I don't like her. Y'all let this non black woman use the N-word all she wants. Fuck her and fuck her life. I don't like this woman. Anyway, the woman says she need food and dick. I don't know what else to tell y'all. Now, last time I checked, having sex burns calories. But when you're someone like her who, maybe got an eighth grade education, and I might be giving her a few grades, she might have about a seventh or eighth grade education. What do you expect? Because last time I checked, having sex burns calories. But who the fuck am I? Just, I don't have time. I just don't have time. I just don't have time. I do not have the energy for this woman. Y'all know I cannot stand her. Y'all know how I feel about this woman. I can't stand her. I cannot stand her. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Ma'am, I'm just going to go on and tell you to go with God because if I continue on this story, I'm a dog walk her. I'm a dog walk her. I'm just telling you, I'm a dog walk her ass. I'm a drag her with reckless abandon. So because of that, listen. It makes sense that we're at this point because I'm about to spike out y'all, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender conforming members of our audience. It's time for your sugar spike segment.
You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spiker.
So long, I want to fight. That he gave, his only begotten son.
Major sugar spiker.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spiker.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus!
I wish somebody help me.
Jesus. Listen. Al Roker is in our Sugar Spike segment, y'all. He's in the Sugar Spike segment. Listen, y'all. He's being sued by somebody that was a producer for his worked as a producer for his production company. According to reports, a producer who worked for Al Roker's production company claims they were fired for speaking up about executives disregarding mandatory diversity requirements. Executive producer Bill Schultz, known for his work on many television series, reportedly filed the lawsuit in a New York federal court on Tuesday. He claims that he was retaliated against while working on the animated series Weather Hunters, a children's show in development that was created in collaboration with Al Roker Entertainment and PBS. He wrote in the suit that while the famed Weatherman's company held complete ownership rights of the series, PBS committed to financing 70% of the project as long as the production met certain DEI criteria. He alleges that however that executives at Al Roker's company callously disregarded the DEI mandates. He claims that the executives attempted to manipulate the mandate by having black writers touch up scripts written by white writers, so it appeared that they were employing a diverse writer's room. In one meeting, he alleges that the story editor employed by Al Roker's company told staff, quote, he could not meet the production schedule of BIPOC writers. He could not meet the production schedule if BIPOC, and that's Black, Indigenous, People of Color writers, were used to write the stories. And he also said, quote, he would need to hire experienced non-BIPOC writers, end of quote. Subsequently, he also says that he and others addressed the DEI problems, which resulted in one black producer being reprimanded and he himself being suspended and later terminated for breach of contract. However, the reason given for the job loss was allegedly for failures related to staffing, among other things. He went on to explain in the lawsuit that diversity efforts were particularly important to PBS because the project's target demographic was black families. And he also wrote in the complaint, quote, instead of giving the chances to BIPOC writers as had been planned, the story editors, repeating a strategy previously advocated and backed by Al Roker Entertainment Management in writing, wanted to have non-BIPOC writers write the stories and then bring on a BIPOC writer. And after the stories episodes were shaped, they could be handed off to the BIPOC writers. Listen, this don't sound good, Al Roker. And you as a black man, this is not good, sir. This is not good at all. Listen, Al. Now, I don't know if Al Roker is specifically involved with the day-to-day at his production company or if he had anything to do with it. However, this don't sound good, Al. This don't sound good at all. You need to come to the whiteboard. Come to the whiteboard. We need some answers. We need some goddamn answers. You a whole ass black man, but you got people in your production company doing everything they can not to give black people a chance. Sir, we need answers. Sir, we don't have that type of time today. We would spend a lot more time dog walking you, but we ain't got that type of time today. Sir, go with God. I wanted to, I rushed through the Al Roker one because I did want to spend a couple minutes on this one. This one If you have a child in school, I'm going to tell you that this is a trigger warning. I'm telling you right now. This is a trigger warning. I can say that nobody died or passed away in this story. However, that's the best that I can tell you about this story. I'm just telling you, trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. If you have school aged children, let me read this to you. A Mississippi school resource officer was reportedly fired after a 15-year-old student claimed the employee physically and verbally attacked her. Katana Francois said the alleged assault occurred earlier this month on April 4th when she tried to use the bathroom after getting approval from a teacher. In addition to cursing at her, the Nichols Middle School eighth grader accused the officer of choking and grabbing her down the hallway. Her mother, Alexis Davis, is calling for justice and she plans to take legal action. According to the mother, um, Katana needed water to take medication for a medical condition. Quote, I'm hurt. I feel empty. I know I got a heart. I don't even know if it's beating, but I know I'm awake. I'm in a nightmare and it ain't right. And if I knew that they really hated my child, I would have never let my child go. I would never let her go there. And that's why I keep telling her that I'm sorry. End of quote. And that's what the mom said to news outlets. Canton Public School District officials launched an investigation into the incident, resulting in the officer's termination. In a statement to news outlets, Superintendent Gary Hanna said, quote, after conducting a thorough investigation, it was discovered that the resource officer had failed to adhere to proper procedures and protocols. Consequently, the Nichols Middle School resource officer was terminated. End of quote. During a sit down with news outlets, 15-year-old Katana said, quote, I thought I was going to die. That end quote. She claimed the officer grabbed her jacket, arm, and hair, resulting in a bald spot. Quote, that's when she took me into the blind spot. End quote. That the teens claimed, reportedly adding that other students and teachers saw the assault. Quote, she pushed my head against the wall. She grabbed my neck and she started choking me. End of quote. According to news outlets, a teacher was able to help Katana. Her mother was notified and went to the school. When her mother arrived at the scene, she discovered her daughter in handcuffs. Quote, children told me my baby was screaming down the hallway, and you know what comes to mind? George Floyd. End of quote. That's what the mother said. The attorney, their attorney, Carlos Moore, said that the school has video footage of the incident and he is trying to obtain that footage. The family plans to file a lawsuit against the school and the city. The resource officer is also a Canton police officer, an officer for the city. Um, The mother goes on to say that her daughter is, quote, your typical teenager. She's not disrespectful and she never had a problem, end of quote. Another school employee recently came under scrutiny for dragging a student down the hallway in similar fashion. Former Tips Elementary School Amber Hall pleaded guilty to charges in connection to how she handled a special needs student in September of 2022. Listen, monitor your children. You know it's bad when they come out and say that the person was terminated, because normally in situations involving personnel issues, especially involving a school, they're not going to tell you that the person was terminated. They'll say we're handling this internally. There's an investigations going on. That when the school board superintendent said, yeah, they were terminated, that means that this was a problem. A problem. Mind you, not only is this person, they're terminated as a resource officer for the school, but this person still works for the Canton Police Department. That's the police department for the municipality. A mess. A goddamn it. Let me move on because I'm getting triggered and I'm about to spike out. I'm spiking out. Let me move on because they don't. These police officers do not see the humanity in black people. They look at black people as if we're animals, as if we are not human, and they don't see the humanity in us at all. So many times, our black children, they immediately look at them because of their skin color and treat them as if they're an adult. And we know how they feel about black adults. Black adults are a subhuman species, and they don't see the humanity in black adults. And they will treat and handle our children like they do the adults. There's no humanity at all. A mess. Let me move on. I got this story from V Carter. V Carter sent me this story yesterday, and I looked into it and wanted to bring it to you today. Thank you, V Carter. Is V Carter in the chat? V Carter, are you in the chat? Come to the whiteboard, V Carter. See if V Carter, if I saw V Carter. I don't remember if I saw V Carter in the chat. However, if you do see V Carter in the chat, this story comes from her. Shout out to V Carter for bringing me this story. And y'all are welcome to always, if you see stories that you would like me to report on and give commentary on, you are welcome to send those to me and we'll add them to the dossier. Let me read this to you and we'll get out of here in just a second. A Kern County activist is facing years in jail after authorities charged her with 18 felony counts for allegedly making terroristic threats against the Bakersfield City Council, the latest civic body to be roiled by unrest amid calls for a ceasefire in Gaza. Radi Patel, 28, who grew up in Bakersfield and was until Monday working as an economic development coordinator for a local nonprofit, was arrested after public statements she made last week on the topic of a ceasefire and on metal detectors at City Hall. On Monday, her employer, the Center on Race, Poverty, and the Environment, announced that officials there had, quote, made the decision to terminate Radi Patel, end quote. The statement added that officials at the nonprofit, quote, unequivocally condemn any threats of violence or unethical behavior, end of quote. Among her comments, Patel said the council members were such, quote, horrible human beings that Jesus probably would have killed you himself, end of quote. Later, she expressed hope that oppressed people might, quote, bring the guillotine, end of quote. She concluded her public statements by saying, quote, we'll see you at your home. We'll murder you, end of quote. In response, and that's what she said to and about the Bakersfield City Council. In response, Mayor Karen Go at first calmly called for the next speaker to come to the lectern and then paused and said, quote, Miss Patel, that was a threat. What you said at the end. So the officers are going to escort you out and take care of that, end of quote. On Friday, she appeared in court and tearfully pleaded not guilty. Neither she nor her representatives could be reached for comment. There is video from this. I am not going to show it, but the video is available and it is going viral on Twitter and TikTok. The mayor declined to comment to television stations on it, but the mayor did end up at a later time said, quote, since the incident is under investigations, it's not appropriate for me to offer comments, end of quote. Vice Mayor Andre Gonzalez, however, told news outlets that the exchange was, quote, deeply concerning and completely inappropriate. The city can't function during a public council meeting if we're being continuously disrupted, end of quote, he said. Listen, and it goes on and on and on. There are times, and I can understand people being passionate about things that they're speaking on, and rightfully so. There is a certain level of passion that people should have on the genocide that's going over there going on over there in Gaza. However, ma'am, you hurt your cause when you're threatening to show up at people's homes. You literally, let me read the quote again. You literally threatened to come to the people's home. You said, quote, we'll see you at your house, we'll murder you. End of quote. You can't, that's not how this works, ma'am. You can't threaten to murder people, telling people you're gonna wait for them outside of their homes. You're no better than the people that you're complaining about. You're no better than them. And now you all crying and stuff, and you knew exactly what you were doing. You knew what when it fell out of your mouth, you knew what you were saying, and you hurt the cause. You hurt your own cause. Yes, she said pull up, and the police pulled up on her and arrested her and took her to jail. The woman said, catch me outside. As a matter of fact, she didn't say catch me outside. The mayor at the council meeting said, we'll catch you outside. You want us to meet you outside? Yeah, ma'am. The authorities, the police officers, they're coming to get you and they'll catch you outside. We'll take care of that there. Like, you hurt your cause. And then what ends up happening is they're going to cut that sound bite of you doing that and then try to attach that to anybody who protests what's happening over in Gaza. So now anytime somebody mentions what's happening over there and wants to protest or speak out about it, you're going to become the poster child for them to say why they shouldn't allow people to speak out about it, because you did the wrong thing, because you wanted to be a fucking idiot. Ma'am, what did you think was going to happen? It just being stupid. And we have nothing for you, ma'am. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our dossier for today. Unfortunately, it's time for us to go. And I won't be back for like a week and a half. I know. I will be back on Saturday the 27th. I should be back on Saturday the 27th, and I should have a silly Saturday for you all on that day. But yeah, I'm going to be gone until then. So yeah. Did y'all have fun today? If y'all had fun today, consider supporting the platform. There it is at the bottom. But there it is at the bottom. Ways for you to contribute to the platform. Certainly, I hope y'all enjoyed yourself. I enjoyed y'all today. We had a great time. A great time was had today by all. I'm gonna send y'all over to Really B, because I know she's getting ready to go live. Let me get my pleasantries out of the way. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Yeah. So, yeah, y'all, I got business to take care of. I'm not gonna be here for a while. I know, Harold. I'm gonna try to do some check-ins. They won't be long. On the 27th, my birthday, the 26th, do better with your life. I'm gonna try, Tracy. Well, those members know I'll be in the members only chat, so my members won't have to miss me, because we'll be in the members only chat. I never neglect the members only chat. We have fun over there in the members only chat, and so you'll see me on the members only chat. Listen. Well, Tracy, I know your birthday is the 26th, because that's the same day of the Bay's birthday. The Bay birthday on the 26th, so I can never forget your birthday. Anyway, so we'll be, for those of you who are not in the members, who are not members or members, a partner or in the members only chat, I'll see you on the 27th. Like I said, I'll try and pop in from time to time just to say a quick, hey y'all, I'm still alive. I hope y'all doing good. I love y'all. I'll be back. So I'll, do one of those. But yeah, me and the members we'll be over there in the members only chat doing what we do. You and the Bay deserve reparations. I'm not doing this with y'all. Y'all let me know where Really B. I'm gonna stay live until Really B goes live. Has she started? Y'all let me know when really be um go live. Just let me know when she go live, so I can go ahead and send y'all over there. Uh, but yeah. If there's anybody who is a member and you haven't been added to the members only chat, send me a message on your birthday on the 20th on Saturday, Tanya. Okay. Y'all gotta remind me in the members only chat, y'all, so I can make sure I shout y'all out on y'all birthday and stuff like that, because I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna forget. But well, my birthday was last week, so we still celebrate. Okay. Okay. All these Aries and Tauruses. Tauruses are dangerous to me. Tauruses and Capricorns make great couples, and the sex between a Taurus and a Capricorn is like something out of a dream, like legendary sex between Tauruses and Capricorns, and they actually are very compatible. Hmm. But yes, y'all. What was I just lost my whole train of thought. Oh, I'm going to the members chat to talk trash about you. Listen, that's all they do, y'all, in the members only chat. They be over there talking about me, y'all, and I don't be doing nothing. And they be over here dragging me in the members only chat, and I don't be doing nothing. I don't be doing nothing. But these people be having a whole bunch to say about me over there. Cha. 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 Anyway, um, child, I wish I was just going away. Oh, they're gonna really be. I wish I was going away for pleasure. It's gonna be a lot of hard work. Anyway, that's really be. She done pressed the live button. Y'all know she got a 15-minute intro anyway. Where's Ty? Ty hit me up today. I'm actually going to be in New York, Tracy. I told you Father's Day weekend I'll be in New York, so we'll get together. Now I have Ty come out and he'll hang out with us on Father's Day weekend. I'm gonna have to tell Terrence we're gonna invade his house. That's what we're gonna do, Tracy. We're gonna go and invade Terrence's house when I get up to New York Father's Day weekend. So lay around for it. If those of you all in my New York City delegation, me, Darren Green, and Medusa are gonna be in New York that weekend. So yes. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to let y'all out of here. Really be just hit the live button. So I'm about to get out of here and send y'all over that list. I really do love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I know I'm gonna be going for a little minute, but I will be back better than ever, and we'll be doing it like we never left. So I love y'all. Peace out. As I always say, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I'll see y'all